My name's Louise Randall and I'm a UK expat living in Thailand. I'm married to a Thai man and we just recently built our house in Chiang Rai. Right, good morning everybody. It's quite cool this morning. Don't know what the temperature is, but it feels a bit cold, which is nice. That's because we had a summer storm last night and wow, the wind is really high and everything's a bit of a mess now. Spend about half an hour cleaning up the garden. I thought I would show you what I've been doing, or what we've been doing in the garden since the last video, because it has changed a little bit. The fish are quite happy. You can just about see them. After the storm, the water's always a bit dirty and it takes a while for the filter to clear it. The pond does have a lot more stone finished. Oh, that's not meant to be there. Obviously, that's not part of the plan. All the plants are sideways because of the storm. We've got to pick them all up now. This area is where we're going to put a gravel path, which I've put dirt down ready. This is a more firm, hard dirt, so that it'll be supportive. Once I put the black plastic on, this is what they use under the house, this orange dirt. So yeah, I've been clearing some of it, as you can see. And we're going to extend this vegetable patch across more. We've got some wood for that, and we've got some more stones from the river here ready to put around the path. Still got lots of plants to put out. The orchids seem to survive the storm, but they're all upside down. So I might need to look at them later. These are some of my husband's bonsai. Yesterday we had a tree branch come down, so that did destroy some of the bonsai. We've got a lot more stone, and this is all cement. My goodness, so much cement and sand and blocks, and that's because we're finally having the outside kitchen done, which I'm very excited about. So that will start this week, somewhere over there. Look at that wall. We've got a local lad building a wall for us. He's doing a really good job. He's working on his own. It took him 2 days to do that. So hopefully it'll be finished this week as well. So we have a lot of blocks. I think once that is finished, we'll probably have to paint it because it isn't a great colour. Once the kitchen is finished and the cement is repaired, because it's very bad, the cement, and there'll be steps here, then we can finally put some plants inside that planter there. We still haven't got a way to cut the grass properly, because everywhere I've looked, they don't have a type of lawnmower that we want. We don't want a big one. We want something a bit smaller, just because of the angle of the grass, you know. So yeah, the grass is really healthy. Not very long. When you walk here, you do fall over, slippy. So we're going to make sure that we put some steps in over here. No, I'm not sure at the moment whether we'll only have steps there. I don't know, not sure. Because I quite like this look of the grass and I don't want to spoil it by putting steps in the middle of it. Don't know, not sure yet. So this is the outside kitchen as it's being built. We've put metal up to the roof to make it strong there. And they built it around the metal of the roof, like that. And it's surprising just how big it is actually. That's where the sink will go, and that's that's where the gas will be coming out. The gas cupboard will be this end. And we've still got a lot of blocks and tiles. I'll show you those later. This is the path that I built in the garden. This is the one that's supported. It's got black liner under it and it's got that dirt under it. We're actually going to put some more stone on the opposite side over there. But that will be ready for cement to go on top to make a cement path, because that path is where we'll use the wheelbarrow. And this area is going to be vegetables, hopefully. Here is the bonsai garden. And this is another part of the bonsai garden at the back. We've got a lot of flowers growing in there. They're getting quite big already. It is mango season now. And, oh, look at that beauty. It's quite impressive, this one. Look at the size of that. I'll show you my hand in relation to it. So it's the same size as my hand. There's some more there as well. They look good, don't they? That's the wall. Half of the plastic chains on. To keep it simple. We put dirt there ready for some planting. I did try to plant some plants over there. Now the sun is so strong here that I've had to give them a bit of shelter. Honestly, I don't know if they'll survive, just waiting to see. Now, we're going to have the steps built here soon. And the kitchen was completed by the builders, but you can probably see that the water doesn't run off properly, which is very annoying. The lad in there at the moment is the lad who built our wall. So he didn't build the kitchen. He built the wall and he just laid all this dirt out here, and now he's cleaning inside for us, which is something the builders should have done. The next job will be that he will paint the wall, hopefully. Maybe this week he'll start building the steps. Because, and I'm going to have to go in to show you this, but because the builders didn't do as per my instruction, and I was very clear on what I wanted. I told them I wanted the kitchen built inside and under the roof, so kind of like a foot away from the wall, about a foot away, so they would be sheltered from the rain. When I came home the day they'd started, they'd already built it on the wall itself. As you can see, it's attached. So I didn't have any choice really, other than to make them start all over again. And that just, I just couldn't imagine what mess the wall would be like after. So I put up with that, compromised, and then they carried on building, and I'm not sure if yes, if anyone can see, there is two types of tile there. Now this tile is the one I chose for this part of the kitchen. I wanted it around the doors. I came home the second day and they put it around there without even asking me. They just did it. That meant we had an issue with not enough tile. We would have just about had enough if they hadn't decided to put it in there. If they hadn't put it in there, we'd have just had enough to go around here. However, what ended up happening, I had to go and buy more of these because those ones are no longer available. So I had to buy more of these, and they were then put on instead. As if that isn't bad enough. The other problem we had, the doors don't open. Okay, this one opens, and for some weird reason this one doesn't. So I don't know what they've done, how they've managed to make the doors not open. But that one doesn't open, that one doesn't open. I'm not sure that this one does easily. Yeah, that one does. That's the gas, but look at the mess. Look at the state of it. I left it like that. Terrible. All this water's leaking out here, and I'm a bit worried that it's running right past here where the electric, that yellow pipe holds the electric cable for the water pump. So I do hope it doesn't have any holes in. Now, to combat this problem of them building outside like that, basically on the boundary line, which effectively what will happen is when it rains, the kitchen will be completely and utterly soaked. Everything on the counters will be wet. So it's not a functional kitchen that you could leave stuff out. Okay, people might say, well, that's nice. It could be a minimalist. Yes, it could be. It could be a minimalist kitchen with not much on there. But at the very least, I wanted to leave the gas cooker on the top. Didn't want to keep moving that around. So yes, not entirely happy with the situation. And there are options, but having given it a lot of thought, we are limited on what we can do on our boundary line anyway. What we're going to do, what we've arranged, is for a man to come tomorrow and put steel draining pipe all the way along the roof that will catch the water, and we're going to get a tank for rainwater collection, and we're going to put it in the corner over there. So it'll be behind that wall, and it will be on both sides, which we're hoping it means that it will reduce the amount of water coming into the kitchen area. We still probably need to block off with some sort of screening or something. Don't know how we're going to do that. We'll worry about that later. Yeah, so man coming to do drain pipes. That was an expense I wasn't planning on doing yet, but if we want the kitchen to be useful, that's what we're going to have to do.